Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back for another vlog with myself, Darren. Today is Wednesday, the 18th of March, ever closer to Friday, and we've got quite a busy one today, actually. Vehicle checks have been completed, and it's a 5:30 start today, and I just need to try and find a good empty trailer we can use for the day. Connect up to the trailer. All the vehicle checks are all okay for the trailer as well. And before we can get on the road, we need to first get loaded up over at Northern Hub. It's only about a 5-minute drive, so it's not too bad. No more starting at pitch black at 6 o'clock. It's fantastic. Absolutely makes a difference, doesn't it? I'm hoping for quite a nice and easy day today. Just need to make sure we've got all the paperwork. I know I'm delivering two RDCs. We've got one in Asda in Lutterworth and one in Tesco's, which is by the Rugby. It's the same Tesco that gets refused every single time because the client doesn't book it in correctly. 5 times I've been there, 5 times brought it back. Hopefully, 6th time lucky. But before we do the Asda or Tesco, we've got 3 more deliveries around the Midlands area. When I pull over, I'll give you a quick update whilst we're getting loaded up. This building's boarded up in front of you, where they're getting new windows done. Believe it or not, in about 2 years, that's probably the 4th business taking over. It's crazy that. How much of a turnaround it is on that corner property. It's a shame really, isn't it? Because the high streets 20 years ago was so busy. Now a lot of places that you visit, the high streets, a lot of them are all boarded up. It's a shame. It's just a little bit more convenient, isn't it? Shopping online, and cheaper as well for the business if they're selling their stuff online instead of having to pay for a business like property, etc. I can see why they do it. A lot of businesses choose to do drop shipping now, don't they, instead? So you send all your products to a business like a warehouse, and then their staff sort it all out and then send it directly to the client when you make a sale. I suppose that's the future. Talking about the future, I was delivering, when I was making a collection yesterday from the pet food place in Chorley. They're getting a load of work done on the inside at the moment. It's all automotive, so it's all going to be robotics doing the order picking. And the Asda, actually, we're making a delivery to later on. All of their warehouse is all completely robotic. It's all placed onto a conveyor belt, and you watch the pallet go down this conveyor belt, go down into the middle of the aisles, and then it gets lifted up to where it needs to be on the shelving racking, and then transferred across by another conveyor belt. Really impressive how we do it, but that's the manpower gone. Well, it's lucky I double checked the addresses that I've never visited before with maps on the phone. So I've got a little bit of a street view. I was thinking, I've not been to this business before, so I put the postcode in like 1PD, and then checked the maps, like, yeah, this is not right. This is in the middle of a housing estate, delivering to a house. So then, luckily, around the corner, it's like 200 yards, so a couple of streets down, I've seen the road name for the business that we're delivering to, and it is an official business, so we've managed to get the right postcode that way. So that could have been pretty bad later on, couldn't it? Try and drive down a residential street. I don't fancy doing that today. Right, okay, so today we have got our first one in Dudley. Our second job is in Rugby. Third job is in Atherstone. And then we've got Lutterworth and then a Rugby again. Our job in Lutterworth is Asda, RDC. We're booked in for 3 o'clock. Right, this place, we could be in and out within 20 minutes or we could be there for 3 hours. It depends how they're getting on for today. Hopefully not the latter. And then Tesco, the RDC again, is going to be at 4:30 booked in. So hopefully we can get to the Rugby one for, well, the Asda for 2:30. And then hopefully get to Tesco for 4 o'clock and they can accept it half hour earlier. Anything more than 30 minutes, won't be able to get in. Let's draw the curtain back. So then we hopefully go straight inside and get loaded up. I need to collect 20 pallets from the hub, and you probably think to yourself, why is your trailer not loaded up from last night so you could get connected to it and bugger straight off down the road? The main reason is for that, we've got 2 different depots that we work out of. We have the Haydock one where we store all the trucks, and if you're doing more long distance trips, it will get loaded overnight because it'll be stock that comes to the hub late in the afternoon, gets loaded up, transferred over to Haydock, so then we can get shipped off straight in the morning. However though, if we're to be getting loaded up from the hub like what we are today, that means the stock that we're getting loaded up with right now has been transferred throughout the network overnight, and some of our night drivers don't get back to the yard till around 6 o'clock. So we can't get loaded up overnight if the stock's not here. And the main reason why we operate the way we do like that is because it gets the stock for the customer from the client to their customer quicker, because they can get picked up at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, transferred overnight, and then we get it around 6 o'clock in the morning. That's the last trunk back. Normally it's around 3 o'clock in the morning or a little bit later, so it just depends whereabouts they're going. That's everything loaded up, and it's just gone 7 o'clock. Due to get to our first delivery point over at Dudley, which is 87 miles away, for approximately 20 past 9. Of course, it's sat nav. I'm going to say it's going to be about 9:30. We'll go around an extra 10 minutes on trying to get past Wolverhampton Junction on the M6. As we all know, around there, we're going to be getting delays. It's quite expected. Unless you're there before 6 AM. It's a nice and easy route for us though. Going to be taking the M6 straight down, following it all the way down, and then jumping. That's to go as far as. Don't think I need to jump on the M5 actually. I could come down around the Wolverhampton Junction itself, travel through Wolverhampton and then drop down to Dudley. That might be a little bit easier actually. So traffic coming off for Wolverhampton on the M6 is normally fairly smooth. So traffic staying on to go a little bit further down the M6 where you get stuck. Yeah, let's go for that. Well, if it's not Wolverhampton, it's guaranteed to be this area, which is bad for traffic. First bit of traffic already. Since I've got onto the M6, I've been pretty much crawling 15-20 miles per hour, stop start. The M62 looks like it's a standstill. Could have been an accident down that way. Hopefully ours is just congestion. As soon as we get past the viaduct, it should clear up a little bit more. We've arrived at Wolverhampton Junction, junction 10 on the M6. 11 miles to go before we arrive at our first delivery point, and it's coming up to 9 o'clock. I was hoping it would be 9 o'clock. It might have been a little bit more free-flowing. I'm not really too sure what the hold-up was just then, but 30 seconds later, we're back moving. Could have been a road closure, maybe, just to try and clear some debris. Maybe have been an accident earlier on, or a ratchet strap may have fell off the back of a truck. Who knows? Joining on to the A4123. We'll be following this down for a good 2.5 miles. Careful nobody jumps outside of the truck. Only 5 miles to go before our client. It's now 25 past 9 already. Benny, look, it'll be a nice quick in and out job. Well, actually, I think this one's only 1 pallet, but it might take up 2 pallet spaces. If it's only 1 lift, it'd be even easier to get on and off. Nearly there, joining on to the A59. Final mile of our little delivery journey. I need to find the Waterside Estate. It should be on Cradley Road, which is our next right. Do. Thank you. Got a lot of cars parked half on the pavement. So you got a 25-ton weight limit to the left. I don't think I've seen the 25-ton weight limit before. Unusual weights, normally 7 ton or 18 ton. Not really a 25 before. Technically, does that mean I could drive down here in an Arctic, but as long as it's empty? I mean, less than 25 ton, I suppose. With an empty trailer and a tractor unit, you're looking roughly 20 ton. I think it might actually only be 18 ton. because we could carry 28 ton on the back. That's your standard trailers and whatnot. Obviously you could get your STGOs, so you can carry a little bit more. Okay, so we're going down to the right, down there somewhere. Just gotta creep forward a little bit. Waterside Estates. Where are you? Okay, you got Primrose Hill on the left. Sea Beach and Sons, right, I can see it there. It's on the other side of that wall, to the right hand side. So I'm presuming it's going to be a right hand turn just here. Okay, and I take it we're going this way towards the weighbridge. It's a little bit of a tight one getting in. I'll see if there's anybody around actually before getting stuck somewhere. Quite lucky I did. If in doubt, get out and check. It's fairly tight. Just got to be careful the trailer swings when they hit a car or part of the building. So according to the guy I've just spoken to, they normally accepts the deliveries on the front section. So let's try that again, shall we? From the road, it did look a lot more spacious than what it actually is. As you can see coming off that main road, I thought, right, I'll be able to probably drive around the back, spin it around somewhere, but unfortunately not. Oh, what a nice view from your office window. What a peaceful day for fishing as well. Plan of action, you need to get this trailer into that little door. I suppose that's one way of turning it around. Reversing into the warehouse. We don't have a lot of space there whatsoever. Plan of action. The skip. The one that's closest to the door that we're going in. Let's try and keep it close as I can to that. Looks like a good angle to get in. swing. It's not too bad if I say so myself. So need to be really careful now with the rear swing, trying to get out. Should be just enough space there. That's delivery one done, no problems. A little bit of a different way to get unloaded. I've never had the trailer offloaded with a roof crane, that's for sure. Wait though, done the job. Our next delivery point, 44 miles away. We're looking about 1 hour and 15 minutes to get there. Thank you. This might be a little bit of a problem to get out. We need to turn left. Left's really the only way we can go. Trying to avoid weight limits, etc. So instead of following it around like the cars are, I need to use the other side of the road. Got it out into the junction, swing it round. Take it nice and easy. We've departed the M6 and now we're following the A46. We've got 5 miles left to go for our second delivery point. I'm not too sure what's coming out the back of this trailer in front. Keeps getting all over the window. I've been stuck behind them for the last 5 miles. All the way down the M6. See if we can overtake. There's not a lot of liquid coming out the back of it. It's probably like just water from aggregate. Passenger side of the window, where the window wipers have not managed to get in the top corners, it looks like I've been driving through a dust cloud. Oh, is this me here, is it? Ah, it's a new bypass. Sat-nav still saying it's a roundabout. Okay, 5 miles away, 12, right, okay, we've got 4 miles in total, so we should be alright. Just need to be careful with that low bridge. I think it's a little bit past from where we need to go. It's going to be another farm that we're actually delivering to today. A little bit odd though, there's a height limit for a bridge 5 miles away. It did say 5 miles, didn't it? Heading to a place called Brandon, and then up towards Brentford, and then cutting across. Got some real nice houses down here. I've just had to pull over a second. I'm just checking maps to make sure on a satellite view that we're going to be okay for low bridges, etc. There was a sign saying there's a low bridge 1 mile ahead, so I thought, well, there's a junction there, I was going to pull over, double check the route that I'm going on maps to make sure it's all okay. Turns out where we do a left, if you turn a right, that's where the low bridge is. So we're okay at the moment. So we're going to be following the A428. So it's better to double check, especially when it comes to the bridges. And I've got a 15-foot trailer. Oh, 14, 10.
Clear camera obstruction.
I always avoid anything that's less than 15, just be on the safe side. You never know. They might have had some work done to the bridge where they put some pipe in underneath, which makes it a little bit lower. Or road surfacing could be like increase the height that little bit more. So it's always best to not gamble it. It's only 2 miles down here now. Nice and narrow roads. What an absolutely beautiful day it's turned out to be. And there's some really nice views out the office window. Brentford. Still staying on the A428. can see another weight limit sign, or a height limit, I think it might be. A little bit further down the road. So all the trucks need to go to the right, but we're going down to the left because we're delivering to the farm, which is just a bit further down. Need to keep an eye out for the business C.W. Riley. Let's take it nice and slow. Got the horses. Let's not get them spooked. So we've got the cattery there, and then the farm should be just here on the right hand side. Pull up here a second. Yeah, we're at the right place anyway, that's good. You what, mate? How we doing, mate?
Yeah. Can I see your delivery ticket? You got some pipe on, have you?
Yeah, so it's that business there, mate. C.W. Riley, I think it is.
Yeah. I told the guy to deliver it down the next door farm down the road. That's the problem. So
Right.
that's where I need it. Yeah. So if you spin round in our yard.
Yeah.
And if you write down, or if you give me a pen, I can write down the address. It's literally a mile that way.
About a mile that way, no worries.
I've just set the forklift down because I knew you'd be about here.
Yeah, was that him just then? I was seeing that, yeah. Bit of a change of plan. I've arrived at our destination that we got told on the paperwork. Spoke to the farmer whose property we've got it down as the address. Turns out it needs to go to another farm, which is about 1.5 miles back from where we came. So I thought, instead of rushing around, I need to take a break anyway. So I've stuck it in the 15-minute break. Lay by ear, so I can have a quick 15-minute break. And then I'll go use their yard, spin it round, head back that way. Probably take me about 8 minutes or so to get there, but it saves trying to obviously mess around having a break afterwards. So I thought I'll get a break now, get that done, and then jobs are good. And for job number 2, job number 3 is the one which was a housing estate when we looked on the initial postcode. Luckily we've got that updated, and that is in Atherstone. So hopefully that's a nice and easy one to get to from where we are now, because as you've seen on the way here, lots and lots of weight limits. Try and reverse it into their yard now. And then we're going to take it nice and wide swing. So we get out of the gate without causing any damage. Once it's clear, that is. Big swing to the left, and away we go. Now I've got 44 minutes left on driving time before we need to take that second 30-minute break. Literally drove right past it as well. Would have known about it earlier, would have stopped there. Saying that, I wouldn't have had a nice little drive through the village.
Camera obstruction.
What a lovely little place this is. Okay, I think this is us here on the right hand side. I don't know if I can drive straight in, I'm hoping we can. Yeah, it looks big enough. Yep, plenty of space. Okay, just need to try and locate the guy now who's going to be offloading. Just got to try and locate somebody now. The gate's closed from that I drove in, but there's a truck behind me, so I think they might have opened the gate and I've just kind of snuck in front of them. We're inside anyway, hopefully the right place. I would have thought in a farmyard, fair enough, it's quite big to be fair, that I couldn't find the guy who was meant to be offloading me. I've literally been walking around for a while. I was like, got back on the phone to the guy, I was like, yeah, I'm at this place you told me. Just can't find the guy with the loader. He's like, yeah, he's there, you should be there. Turns out, you just got to drive around to the other side. Now these type of farms are delivered to any day of the week because there's plenty of space. Pretty much on the other side of that wall as well, to the left, walking around looking for him. Still bigger than a truck, that thing. And over there we've got a little John Deere tractor. hope he's there still to let me out. Our next job is 20 miles away. Due to get there around 1:30 after taking a break, which gives us plenty of time for our Asda delivery. Time sitting around as well a little bit later on. Try to get to Asda nice and early. If you get there for 2:30, job's a good one. Okay, we got a truck coming down the lane as well, so just need to be careful. Slow it right down for them. So, time out. I don't want the trailer cutting that corner. It looked like the trailer was cutting it slightly. So I had to slow down for the truck. Try to get myself over as much as I could. So it was nice and easy for him. Right then, Davies Turner, that's what we're looking for. Right, since there's plenty of space, I'm just going to pull over here quickly, double check where the actual business is, because it was the wrong postcode I got initially. Need to make sure I don't drive past it and can't turn around. Okay, if it's correct on maps, then it should just be up here on the right hand side. Ah, there we go. Closer than I thought actually, because on maps it's straight down. They might have moved. Looks to be quite a new build site actually, to be fair. So that's why the postcode would have been incorrect. Right then, job number 3. We've had our full 45-minute break and it's 1:30. 8 pallets in total to come off here. Oh, weird, what an awkward turn. Look at the size of the curbs as well. I fancy getting the steps getting taken off. Given bay 9, so let's get ourselves straight onto the bay. Just go and line it up first, And then I'll do the back doors once we're on bay. Horrible reversing into the sun. Can't see. About there. But that was a nice and smooth delivery, I've got to say. Our next client is Asda over at Lutterworth, 16 miles away. We're due to get there for 20 to 3, which is absolutely perfect for us. 3 o'clock booking. Jumping straight back onto the A5 and following that all the way down. We've arrived at Asda for 2:30. Perfect. Fingers crossed now for a nice quick unload. A little bit of a pothole there. Now to get to our last job from where we are now, it shouldn't really be too long. Jumping back onto the A5, following that down. Now I've got H&M in here as well. No, it's Brian. That's a good lad, Brian. Got plenty of time for him. At least the sun is shining. We're sat here now. We've got a queue, we've got a van, and we've got a truck in front of us to go down to get offloaded with the FLT. Hoping they won't be too long. And then after that, straight to Tesco. Excuse all the mess at the moment. I've just gone down, spoken to the driver who's in the front of the queue, and he was saying there's a shift change at the moment. I think it's 3 o'clock the shift starts, so that's why the place looks absolutely deserted and there's no movement whatsoever. But I wanted to double check just in case it was on a break or anything. So yeah, in the queue, waiting. So in the meantime, I'm going to treat myself to a nice Holy energy drink, and we've got the Cola Koala. It's one of the new flavors. Links are down below if you want to get yourself a nice little discount. All you need is 1 scoop. Give it a shake and you're ready to go. Now, with these Holy energy drinks, they are in a powder form, as you can see right there. And they are a little bit more healthier than your standard off-the-shelf ones, because there's no sugar, no taurine, or any other drug added to it. Not long, and then it's our turn to go down there. And Brian is already on a bay. Well, we got here at the right time, that's for sure. Might have been about a 40-minute wait, but hey! Let's get a little beat there to Brian. He managed to get on bay faster, but we got tipped quicker. So this is the queue now on the left hand side to go down there to get ticked off. We need to park up on the left hand side and then give it about 15 minutes and then go in for the paperwork. We'll park up next to this trailer. Five to 4 and we are departing Asda. ETA is 4:15 for Tesco's and it's a 4:30 booking. And we're 10 miles away from our next delivery point. I've just noticed as well, it's got no reg plate on. Should recognise our reg and then lift up. There we go. Just hoping now I've got enough time to try and get back tonight before we run out of hours. So we started at 5:30 this morning and my hours run out at 8:30. Don't really want to be working till 8:30 though. I really don't. But it's there if needed. I've officially stumbled across the weirdest thing out there. And it's official, the planet has gone absolutely crazy. We've lost everything, guys, we've lost it. When I turn my truck off and put it back on, it puts itself to a random radio station. And on DAB, believe it or not, there is a station called Ghost Service. And yes, you probably think to yourself, well, what could that be? Well, here it is, guys. It is a guy pretty much just growling and making howling noises down the microphone. Yep, that's a radio station, that. No music, no talking, just somebody growling down a microphone. And don't know what's crazier, the person making noises down a microphone or the person listening to that on the other end and staying tuned. I'll let you decide. Moment of truth, will it get accepted this time round? I mentioned before, I've been here about 4 or 5 times. Every single time it's been refused. And that is not down to us, but down to the client we're making the delivery on behalf. It's down to them to book it in, get the right references, etc, etc. We just turn up with the references and the booking time and make our delivery. I've got a bad feeling about it. I hope it's alright, I hope it goes through and everything's delivered successful. We've got here nice and early. Okay, starts with a T4. I think I did see a T4, so I might actually be alright. Well, we got in. Everything was all okay. I don't really know what to do now. I'm in here. I took a picture of it on the board where it's like loads of instructions. By the sounds of it, reading it, it sounds like it's all automotive. So I've got to go into base 62, and then once on base 62, go to the driver waiting room. So I can't stay with the truck, unfortunately. And then I've got to hand my keys into like a little locker, and then it will lock the locker until the bay is ready to be that's been unloaded. So then you just got to wait around in the driver room, unfortunately. Hopefully it's not going to be too long of a wait. Right then, that wasn't actually too bad. It's just gone 5 o'clock. 3 pallets are getting taken off. It's probably taken about an hour overall. Quarter past 5 we're leaving, which gives us a total of 3 hours and 12 minutes to get back to the yard. 3 hours and 12 minutes. Oh, that's going to be a close one. It is going to be close. Hello, bike again there. 127 miles I need to do, and to get back to the yard, according to the sat nav, with no traffic, I'm looking at 2 hours and 55 minutes. So I've got a leeway of 25 minutes to make it back to the yard or not. On a good note, because we are leaving at 5:15, by the time we get towards Lim Services, where a lot of the traffic is going to be, and same with Stoke area and also Knutsford, we should be arriving there after the rush hour traffic. So we should be able to get straight through with no problems. 56 cruise control all the way, hopefully. Now, if we get stuck in traffic for 20 minutes, it's a night out. To be fair, planning did say to me that tonight, because it's been a long run, he said, if you want, you can pull over, have a nice early night at Rugby Services, and tomorrow what we'll do, we'll get a guy to meet you about 6 o'clock in the morning, and then you can do a trailer swap, and then you can do a run for tomorrow then, have a night out. And I looked at the clock and I went, tells you what, if I manage to get out in around an hour from Tesco's, I'll have enough time to get back in theory, and then I can have a night at home, and then tomorrow I'll start at 5 o'clock in the morning, nice and early, and then I'll do my run for tomorrow, because tomorrow's run is back down here in Butterworth and Kettering, and then I've got a job at Milton Keynes, but the Milton Keynes is around 4 o'clock, give or take, depends if they let me in early. So I was thinking to myself, if I do a trailer swap, I'm going to be waiting around for about 2 hours tomorrow morning to get off before I can get the Milton Keynes job. So instead of doing that, I'll just start at worst case scenario, 4 o'clock in the morning, if I'm on a night out that is. I'll do my 9 hours, I'll get to the yard for about 5 o'clock, maybe 5:30. Trailer swap, back on the road for about 6:15. And then I'll be down here, get all my deliveries done, and then I might only wait around for an hour then for my last job, instead of 2 hours, or maybe 3 hours. Because I'm not doing a long distance, so I might as well get back. and then it frees up another driver then to help somebody else if they're struggling throughout the day. So when you think about it, from Warrington to Rugby is going to be 2 hours, 2.5 hours. So to get there, back, and then do a trailer swap, and then having a break, that's pretty much 6 hours, maybe 7 hours done for another driver, where they could be in the area instead, making collections, and then it just relieves the pressure on all the other drivers then instead. Makes sense. I'm not tired of anything, so I'm alright for being fatigued. Might as well just put my foot down and get back. Why not? Then I can have a nice shower, sleep in my own bed, see the wife, and then crack on tomorrow for another day. And then if they need me for a night out tomorrow, it's not too bad then. So I'll be finishing half decent on a Friday. The route we're going to be taking back to the yard is straight up the M1, and then we're going to cut across the A50 over towards the M6, and then the M6 northbound, diverting as much as I can away from Birmingham. And I'm thinking tomorrow morning as well, on the way back down to Kettering, I might come down this way. So again, skipping the old traffic at Birmingham. So far so good. Just my luck, vehicle breakdown on the slit road, but luckily just as we got to the lights, somebody's helped them out and given them a little bit of a tow to the services, I think, by the looks of it, or at least out of the way from the traffic lights. So fair play to them. I've got 85 miles still to go. I'm looking at 1 hour and 50 before we get back to the yard. I've got 2 hours and 20 minutes. So I've got 30 minutes now to play with, which is good. It's looking like we'll be able to get back, hopefully before 8 o'clock. Then we can start at 5 o'clock tomorrow morning, nice and early, after a 9-hour rest period. And get back to doing it all again. Got a really nice sunset from our office window this afternoon. I should say evening. It's now 6:15 after all. It's definitely one of the perks of the job. Get to see the sunrise and also the sunset. Preferably not in the same shift, but we get to see it. Sometimes you can't help it. It'll be a long day. "67 miles to go." Still travelling down the A50. 40's flat down, 56. Trying to claw away at the miles, 1 mile at a time. We've got a really nice little sunset in front of us right now. Hopefully it's coming through on the camera quite nice as well. Lots of pinks and purples and blues. And it's just gone 6:30. 2 hours left on the taco. Looking around about 1 hour and 30 minutes before we're back to the yard.
Let's turn it back down. Turn that volume down. There you go. Turn it down, not up. Right, let's try the opposite then. Let's try turning you back up and then all the way up. Right, take it down.
Night, night.
A little bit quieter. Let me see if I can turn it up if it goes quiet again. Say it again.
Night, night.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that was loud.
I think my Aldi volume's broken, Daddy.
Night, night. I love you.
I think it's broken. I turn that down. And let me turn this all the way down, Daddy, because it's so loud. It needs to be really quiet now, doesn't it? Let me see if it's gone quieter. Excuse me. Maybe if I turn it up, it'll go quiet. Turn it all the way up, all the way up. Oh, goodness me, it's broken.
Oh, would you look at that, ladies and gentlemen? We have departed the M6 after the perfect, absolutely perfect drive back. Make sure they're in the right lane. Oh, the car is in the wrong lane behind me though. And with 36 minutes spare. And there we have it. Back at the yard. Trailer's parked up. And I've done 14 hours and 30 minutes because it's just hit 8 o'clock now. And I wouldn't recommend anybody, by the way, just to drive tired. Just think, oh, just get through it, just carry on driving. If you're tired, pull over. In my case, I'm actually all right, as you can see. Get the paperwork. Oh, I've got to turn that light off now. I've just opened the door again. So if you're tired, always pull over, take a break. There's no extra rewards or anything like that for doing 15 hours. But, however, I'd rather get home if I can. And if I'm feeling not tired, then I'll do it. Tomorrow, I'm going to be back in at 5 o'clock. Well, I'm going to make it sure a little bit later. So I'm going to be in for about 5:30. So then I've had 9 hours and 25 minutes rest period. I know it's not a lot, and you can't really get a lot done in 9 hours. But, however, I can drive home, have a takeaway, spend a couple of hours with the family, get some sleep. I would normally have about 6.5 to 7 hours sleep. And yeah, back at it tomorrow. So I am going to call it a day on the video. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. As always, keep on trucking and stay safe. Bye for now. Oh, I've got my old tin of soup there in my hand. I was going to give you a little high five, but I won't do it today because I've got a tin of soup. I don't want it to go everywhere. And yes, it's Outin.